I ain't never gonna be no sucker. Ever. I won't ever let someone play me. Because I was destined for more than just being the greatest fighter of this world. Nah, I was destined for more than that. I'm a people's champion. I could walk around in this world with no guard. Because God is my guardian. When you fake it till you make it, you'll always be fake.
And the fake is gonna be exposed.
By the real. Because God ain't just gonna allow
They ain't
fakes.
gonna last forever.
God ain't just gonna allow fakes in this world, y'all boys.
That's not gonna last forever, bro.
Girls and boys,
That's why I said, let's see who's around 4 or 5 years from now. Let's see.
Punch. I want to destroy all of y'all dreams. I am your nightmare. Because I already know these boys since they're amateurs.
They're having problems at 135.
Let me also explain to all you casual boxing fans, but the ones that actually follow Moonshine, I'm sure there's actually true boxing fans. This is the facts. These guys are at 35, but Ryan Garcia fought for Tuna at 140.
Facts.
Right? Now they're doing a catchweight at 36 for Tank, right? They're gonna fight one more time.
Mario Barry's at 142.
Okay, so all this back and forth, eventually these guys are gonna have to move up to 140. We're at 140 now, and that's what we do. We take
We're
over.
more comfortable with the bigger guy.
Of course, but the thing is, like, by the time they come to 140 and feel the movement, we're already ahead of the game. I'm speaking game on y'all on top of
Listen,
that.
I'll be scared.
And the thing is this: how you gonna play it? Because you're gonna fall into my chest move.
Yeah.
But
I'll be scared if I don't got a crack and I'm moving up. I'll be scared. Who's got all the 3 belts? Errol Spence?
Errol Spence got the 3 belts.
Okay, he's got all those 3. We'll fight Errol Spence right away after we get all the belts from the 140.
There was 2 things that they were mentioning, either if I had air in my neck or not. They were deciding on that case, so I had to do multiple tests. Why? Because that was gonna determine if I could fight ever again or not.
Wow.
So not only was my life in jeopardy, but my career was as well.
Exactly.
So I
time.
I truly, man, oh man, I truly thank God that
it was a miracle.
He's given me this resurrection life, this second chance to do it just right.
Teofimo Lopez, former undisputed champion of the world.
Yes, sir.
The commander-in-chief. Huh? How you been? December 10th, Madison Square Garden. How you been, brother?
I've been great, honestly. You know, this is a great time, a great turnaround. I feel, honestly, at this point, like the greatest. You know, and as I continue to say that, I know that eventually that will be happening.
Yo, you headlining Madison Square Garden.
Yeah,
headlining the big room. Woo! The big room, the Mecca. Muhammad Ali performed there, all the greats performed there. Well, not all the greats, you know what I'm saying? They select a few, and you one of those, you know what I'm saying? And I'm
grateful
happy
for that.
You know, New York City favorite son, Brooklyn favorite son.
Love that.
And of course, you got a lot of plans. At 140, you moved up. Tell me your next opponent, Sandor Martin.
Yeah, Sandor Martin, man. You know, it's a great fight, great matchup. You know, a lot of people were talking more about that than the Pedraza fight. So I'm glad that things worked out the way they did. You know, all the best for Pedraza. May he heal, may he feel better. You know, he's dealing with some non-COVID symptoms right now at the moment. And all we can do now is just keep staying focused, keep pushing that movement that we're trying to push, which is, you know, be you, be who you are, and anybody they put in front of you, just beat them. You know, so WBC eliminator, final eliminator. Looking forward to just becoming a world champion in 2023.
That's what's up. That's what's up, man. Of course, Sandor Martin. I think people consider this one a better opponent than Pedraza. So I think that people is actually happy for this fight. Is a final eliminator, like you said, WBC. So you're gonna be right in line for another world title. Could be maybe the winner of Cepeda, Regis Prograis. You're mandatory in the WBO. You could get Josh Taylor.
Yes, sir.
So you're not gonna look past your opponent.
No, sir.
So what does he bring to the table that you gotta look forward to?
Well, you know, he has a notable win against Mikey Garcia. You know, who is a 4 or 5-time world champion and someone that has definitely paved the way in the sport of boxing. Definitely has made a movement. You know, and he retired Mikey Garcia.
Yeah.
He retired Mikey Garcia, so obviously this guy's no pushover. It's not someone that to take lightly. You know, we gotta stay focused on what's at task, and that's just to give the fans a lights out performance.
That's what I'm talking about. You're one of the most entertaining fighter in the sport of boxing. Roy Jones Jr. said several years ago when he was in the Breakfast Club that they asked him who's the best fighter out there, and he said that there's only one showman, and that's Teofimo Lopez. And they were saying that Canelo Alvarez is the best, but Teofimo Lopez is the #1 showman in the sport of boxing. So how you feel when the legendary fighters, you know what I'm saying, that was showmen like Roy Jones Jr. give you that type of praise, give you that type of credit?
I didn't even know.
You ain't know that? Oh, I gotta give you the link. We're gonna put that link up. Yeah, that was Breakfast Club several years ago, like a couple of years ago, during the pandemic. Oh, you never got to see that?
I'm you know how things go. You know, people talk so negatively out there that I don't even bother to even tap in on social media like that. When it comes to YouTube or anyone that's pushing out, I appreciate everybody. You know, even the ones that are still talking about, you know, the things that I'm doing for the sport of boxing, the love that we have for the game. However, I don't tap in so deeply on it to know who's talking about who and what they're doing. You know, I do my research here and there, but man, to find out Roy Jones Jr., who I emulate some styles from on him. You know, I learned how he did it. You know, I tapped in on Pernell Whitaker, how he did it. And like Floyd Patterson, I mean, the list goes on and on of how many other great champions, people that probably don't even know who they are. But like, if you're a real diehard fan, you would know. You know, and that's the thing, like, to hear that though, like, and that was several years ago. I can't imagine what that man thinks of me now as we can continue on and pursuing a much better success.
Yeah, because I believe that's what's actually missing in the sport of boxing, the entertainment value. You know, a lot of people always talking about, oh, we want boxers to be like back in the days and things of that nature. But, you know, a lot of people give you credit, Tito Trinidad, Roberto Duran,
that's love, man.
Manny Pacquiao, you know what I'm saying, with the epic win versus Lomachenko and things of that nature. You know, you are entertaining in a sport that is desperately need entertainment.
Excuse me, guys.
Do you pride yourself in being not just a good, hey, my friend, how you doing? Huh? Tired?
Tired, man. We've been working down here in Jersey, you know, so we just finished sparring today and we're happy. I think the sparring went very well, you know.
It was awesome.
Yeah, because he had a really intensive workout today, you know, full workout.
I'm gonna say it like this. The Teofimo, they say the best Teofimo Lopez that we've seen was versus Lomachenko. I believe the Teofimo Lopez is going to perform December 10th, beats that Teofimo Lopez that beat Lomachenko.
Oh yeah, 100%. I mean, I see him.
Mindset, the drive, everything. It just feels like I'm being reborn in a sense of, I'm how can I say, I'm tapping into that young kid that used to just really listen to my father for everything. Yeah. Like, he guides me in a better way. So something just clicked. You know, after the Camper fight, a lot of things clicked even in the off season for me that is helping me right now to perform at the top level I need to be at for December 10th for everybody out there in Madison Square Garden. It's going to be a great night for everybody. They need to tune in, not only on ESPN, tickets are still available. We're about to be sold out at the Garden.
Woo!
We're already sold out, dude. There's only seats in the floor. That's it.
If that.
That's what I see.
Hey, the last time I think it was sold out was Amanda Serrano and Katie Taylor early this year.
That's a huge moment right there because those are two phenomenal fighters, two women at the same time who are also fighting for undisputed at the line. You know, the best of the best fighting each other, and we need to do that for the men too.
And this is why I called you the leader of this new school. Because of course you're the one that, you know, you won your championship 15 fights, unified the titles, became undisputed 16 fights and things of that nature. Not everybody had to follow suit. You set the bar. You set the bar, and I think that probably you spoiled boxing. You know, so when they hear an opponent like Pedraza and maybe Martin, they be like, you beat Lomachenko, so they're always gonna have to regard you as, we want this type of opponent, things of that nature. But nobody's really available at the moment.
That's why we are able to get, you know, that's why we have who we have now. And it's the best suit, the best fight. There's many people out there that think that this will be a much competitive fight compared to the Pedraza one. So we're looking forward to that. That's what we want, competitive matchups. We want challenges. We want to see where else can I go. You know, we took the Lomachenko fight. You know why? We like challenges. I love a challenge. I want to challenge myself. So, yes, the Pedraza, the Cepedas, and when it comes to 140, this is my division, not yours. Y'all been in the division and haven't made no noise.
I mean,
and these are just facts. I mean, they could talk about how fundamental you guys are, but ain't no excitement in you. Ain't no excitement in none of y'all. And I'm just looking forward to just putting that and pushing that movement at 140 and let it be known. Let it be known that everything that I'm doing, y'all thought the Lomachenko fight was impressive. You guys have not really seen anything yet.
Yeah.
Because I fought Lomachenko injured at the same time with no crowd.
Yeah. Like one thing I wanted to say is like this, there hasn't been one person that I have heard of, you know, talking about the Pedraza pulling out. You know what I'm saying? Like,
if it was Teofimo Lopez,
we would have pulled out.
They'll be putting pictures up like for him in Italy. Like they did.
I don't know who came up with that. I was in Italy when I haven't yet to go to Italy.
Oh man, it's crazy, man. I mean, there's certain standards. The criticism is different.
I must have a clone out there because I haven't met him yet.
That's crazy. That's crazy. So,
I was, but hey, it is what it is. To each his own. You know, everybody wants to push out something. You know,
crazy.
At this point, it doesn't even matter if it's true or not. It's just more so like if it's out there first, that's all that matters.
How you deal with that? Like how you deal with
of course
being a celebrity at the same time.
You don't, because fame comes and goes. You can't let that get to your head. You know, it comes and goes. I'm not famous.
Yeah.
I'm just a guy that's really great at what he does. I'm just a great athlete. I'm a phenomenal athlete. That's all around.
Entertaining, baby. Entertaining. That's something that nobody has.
Bob Marley said it best, and he said it the best way. He says, fame, no, man, I'm not famous. He says it in the best way. He says, fame, it gets your head swell.
Facts.
And whatever people want to say, that ain't cap.
There's a few persons that you can point out there that are really entertaining the crowd and giving them what they want, giving them their money's worth. And,
not too many.
Yeah, not too many, but you can name them. I think Tyson Fury is a very entertaining fighter, Usyk.
But he came a long way because before the Deontay Wilder, his criticism was that he was a boring fighter, with Klitschko and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Well, he probably
picked it up though, what I'm saying?
I think he reinvented himself.
Facts.
Especially after the dark times that he was going through, even when he retired during that time where he had a layoff. He went through those dark times, but I think it actually helped him in the betterment of now what we get from Fury. We're getting more an exciting guy that wants to entertain the people. And that's really what it is that we're trying to push too. So, we support all these guys that are doing phenomenal in the sport of boxing, but we need more of it. Because obviously, look what's happening today with everyone here. It's this. Everyone wants to see more because we were locked up for so long in 2020 and a little bit of 2021.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So now everyone's out and free. There's more people wanting to do more bad shit or more things, and they want to see more bad stuff happen or more chaos or more, more combat in the sport.
Yeah.
So they want to see more action.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things right now in the sport of boxing that's being watered down. There's people that's, they're frustrated with exhibitions. Jake Paul, you know what I'm saying? I mean, he done good being promoter to one of the biggest fights of this year.
True.
But people are getting used to, for example, Ryan Garcia, Jamal Davis, they say it's one of the biggest fights, but they're not fighting for anything. How do you feel about that? As going from a popularity contest.
Listen, what I gotta say is Tank hasn't fought nobody. He's not a real champion.
Yeah.
He's a regular champ. You know what I'm saying? And they're playing it safe. You know why? Because I noticed that now in society, and especially social media and all the people that, they just want to see knockouts, bro. So they'll give you a dude there that you're gonna knock out, and oh wow, go crazy. If we was to take those challenges, like dudes that are not champions or stuff like that, my son will be knocking them out out cold. You know what I'm saying? My son has it's so many I can't even remember how many that he has knocked out cold. Where they have to walk them out. Rivas was one. What was the other? Magdaleno, Silva.
It just keep going.
Guys that don't get up. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we bring. This guys that have only one knockout reel. You know what I'm saying? And they're, oh my God, they're the best fighters in the world. I mean, if my son played it safe, we will never lose any fight. We'll play it safe.
But safe, look.
Just jabbing and staying in the outside, man. We could do that.
Well, what do you feel about this? Because this is one of the things that I hate in the sport of boxing is when they actually critique a father and son collaboration. Like they want T.O. to break up with his dad or his trainer. Just a year ago, y'all was fighter of the year, trainer of the year. So What do you feel about, what can you tell those critics that's trying to?
Yeah, the haters
Because they ain't us. That's all it is. And the ain't us.
It's not an anus, but you know.
The haters because they ain't us. The ain't is gonna ain't.
Yeah, because I feel like that's evil more than, I think it's hate, but that's evil. You know what I'm saying? I think there's a place for something.
Because they want me out of the equation, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I get to some people in a type of way because of my way I talk. Like they don't understand this sport. You got to be confident. I mean, you know, you got to talk.
There's a difference. You know, I noticed about even with these guys that a lot of people support. You know, good job, you guys. If they're helping in the sense of your life, great. You know, some of these upcoming fighters, some of these stars that you guys think are mega stars in the sport of boxing, you guys got to know something about this. I mean, we live this. We're literally boxing. We're behind the scenes. We know what's going on out there. I get my trust. I'm not just sponsored or endorsed by these companies to not know what's really going on in my world.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So everything is all right there in front of and the blueprint is right here. Mm-hmm. And what I'm trying to say is this. These guys that y'all idolize and stuff, I'm not going to mention names because for what? Mm-hmm. But these guys that they idolize, majority of these fighters, they're more cocky than confident. And then let me explain why. When it came to the point where you got to bust a motherfucker in his face,
yeah,
nobody wanted to step up to it. You know what I'm saying? So what does that really show? There's no confidence in that person.
Yeah. There's
more cockiness and more, I'm a little bit doubtful about this fight.
Yeah. You
can't be that way. You can't. At least I wasn't created to be that way. Anyone that think is the best, we're going to come at you like, what's up? Because that's how we are. That's how I was raised. I was born that way. I was dealt that way. So these other fighters, they just let me know. They giving me their cards. And I talk my shit for that reason. Because are y'all going to step up or not? Yeah. They know I'm willing to take the chance.
Yeah, man. We all know, man. You know
what I'm saying? So I would do it multiple times. The thing is, are they willing to do it? And they have yet to show me any of effort of that. So what does that tell me? I'm going to eat you in that ring. You know why? You're not mentally prepared to face a dude like me. Mentally. You can be physically prepared. But this IQ that I bring to the table, I'm an Albert Einstein when it comes to my sport. I literally hijacked and literally did a whole bunch of reverse on a guy that was basically the most technical fighter in the world. That people haven't seen since what? Apparently they were saying since Ali?
Yeah.
Which but why?
Yeah, but Boone was one of the only guys that was saying that you was gonna outbox him. Yeah. And people didn't believe
But the thing is, I could have outboxed him, I could have came at him. There's multiple ways I could beat fighters.
Yeah.
I could beat you on my back foot. I could beat you on my front foot, and I could beat you in every angle when it comes to it because I practiced it in the gym, and I continue to practice this to perfect my craft. In case any of you want to fight me, I'm coming with every plan to beat you and dissect you. There's not one plan to beat me. You got to work. By the time you try to figure me out, you're already halfway through the fight. I have another plan to go in with another one and another one. That's the difference in a set tone that I want to bring, and I am going to bring to my sport. As long as God keeps giving me health, granting me that, I'm still doing my thing, supporting everyone that does what they do. You know, I love everybody, and I just want to give a great show, a great performance for everybody every time I'm in that ring.
That's what's up. I think that was, you outboxing him was better because the people said that you just had a puncher's chance, and if you only win, you'll get a knockout. So I like the outboxing.
Let's just be honest here. Moonshine, let's just be honest. Nobody really knows about me in that sense of research. They don't know that I won the 2016 U.S. Olympic Trials.
Yep.
A lot of people don't know I won the National Golden Gloves in the amateurs. They don't know I'm a 6-time U.S. national
17,
champion.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They don't know that.
That's when I say you're gonna outbox them.
They don't know that I was supposed to be the guy that was gonna bring the gold back to U.S. But they did, how they always do, the corruption and how they always throw in move money, and it's cool. You live and you learn. But that created me to become a undisputed world champion at 23 years young, since Mike Tyson, who did it at 21.
Yep.
These are records. These are things in the books. Mike Tyson himself wrote on my WBC belt and said, I'm the best fighter in the world. These are just facts. If you don't believe me, go ask him. Because real is always going to recognize real. Mm-hmm. A true champion is always going to recognize a true champion. Whether they like it or not, this is just what it is. All I can do is keep putting the effort, keep putting the work in, and keep beating all y'all who keep coming my way.
What's your? Do you have a new goal?
Yes. I always have a new goal. Every fight is a new goal. Every fight is more important than the last, and every goal that we have is different from the past. So it's all about pushing those things, pushing a narrative, pushing a bigger purpose in life. It's not about the sport itself. It's what you could do with it.
Yeah.
That matters.
Facts.
And the whole thing that we're trying to do here, the best example I could really explain to all of y'all here, Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee is the guy, my mentor, that brought this out of me. My father played a big role. A lot of people plays big roles in my life.
Yeah.
But Bruce Lee was the person that shows you. He went against his own coach, but it shows you you can make your own art. Let the world see that art.
Yeah.
And not only will the world enjoy your art, but it's yours and yours only to perform. No one can implement, no one can mimic it, no one can try to copy it because it has been done and it's been done authentically by you.
Yeah, no.
And when you have that, those are the things, those are the real true fundamentals. Is expanding yourself. Be more like water than like fire.
How you see your son getting better?
My son?
Oh, how you see?
I have a boy too now.
Well, he's gonna be Teo 2.0.
Yeah,
3.0.
Yeah, 3.0.
The thing is, like I told him, he's his own enemy. You know, and when he's in their focus and he wants to do what he has to do, there ain't nobody can beat him. You know, we stood too long at 135. You know, we thought it was gonna be fast, and the complications came, man. And I know for a fact what I have. That animal went 12 rounds in there, knowing he was dying, and he was willing to give his heart and his life for it. You know, for the fans. So. You know, I believe in him, and somebody that does that, for me, that was a win, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, the referee's my hands. That was a win for me.
That was a win. That was a big win.
I said this. I was more proud of that fight more than the Lomachenko fight.
Of course.
Because what you had to go through, what you was willing to do, and show.
To show the sport, yeah.
Show what is, I'm willing to die for this shit. You know what I'm saying? Some people, they'll take a knee, they'll quit on the stool, and you went out there and fight and fought.
You know, before the doctors came out and said what the complications were, was just some weird names. You know, with the holes in his chest and his throat. I was in shock, man. I was like, I couldn't believe it, man. I said, like, and no athlete on the planet would have been able to go one round, yet alone 12 rounds like he did. It was just amazing. He collapsed after that, and you know, I'm lucky that I still have him, you know, because I would have blamed myself for the rest of my life, you know.
Don't do that, though. You don't got to blame. That was my decision.
It was his decision, but it still don't matter, you know. I'm the coach. I'm the one that should have thrown the towel in, you know. Even because I really saw him. But you know what? But the thing is that he was still strong in there, and he was still showing me that we was winning that fight.
Yo, he knocked him down in the 10th round.
Something that Devin Haney couldn't even do 100%. You know what I'm saying? And
every fighter, everybody.
The recovery but the thing that shocked me the most is his recovery. You know, because we dropped him ugly like in 10 seconds. I think it was like 1 minute before the round was over, and they just woke him up again in the 11th round. So I was like really in shock with that. You know,
what that experience taught you as a fighter or as a person.
What did the Olympics teach us? You know, when we lost in the first round, my son came back stronger.
This teaches me one true thing.
Yeah.
You fuck with the wrong guy.
Yeah.
That's all. And I think the ones in the back of the back.
That wasn't our game plan, you know.
That's to y'all.
Yeah.
No,
that wasn't our game
to
plan.
y'all.
Our game plan was to box him on the outside and then take him out little by little, just like we did with Campa. Or like we did with Comey, like we did with Loma.
It's not. You know what? I wish. I don't wish any of you guys to experience it because you guys just don't know, and I don't think anyone.
They don't know.
To be real, y'all not as strong as me.
As long as I know what I know and what I got, ain't nobody stopping us, man.
So I'm looking forward to December 10th. I'm looking forward to just keep quieting the doubters. But it's not.
It's gonna be a performance.
It's not even that. To be real now, what's really found my true purpose in this is really like even Mark Twain, his favorite quote, one of the best quotes that you can ever grab. says the two most important days of your life is the day you was born and the day you find out why. You know, and I'm finding out my why. You know, and I think that's the most important part of this whole journey that I'm going through. This is not a destination. This is not a end goal for us.
Yeah.
There's so much more that we could do in the sport and so much more that we could give in this world.
Short-term goal. Short-term goal. I'm
Two-time undisputed world champion.
Two-time. No man has ever done that in the sport of boxing.
Mm-hmm.
That would be epic.
That's just a short-term goal.
Yeah, you
long-term.
What's the long-term goal?
Long-term, three-time undisputed.
Like I want him to go on every weight division and do it like nobody else ever done it before.
Just to be in those books of the whole world knows Teofimo, not just the sport of boxing.
You know what's so funny that I was watching right
and
after,
I know I can do it.
Right after the negotiations went down with Sanders because of the money situation, and we got Pedraza. You know, I said, you know what it is, I don't care, man. I just want him active. And Pedraza's Puerto Rican, you know.
He's a two-time former world champion. All those things.
Yeah. You know, and he's been having a lot of fights at 140. He's a solid 140 pounder.
I'm only getting better.
I don't care what nobody says. So we took the fight. But what's so funny was everybody was like, he took the easy way out, and you know he didn't want to fight
Barboza.
He didn't want to sign Sanders.
The fuck is Barboza?
Sandor Martin. Like, you know what I'm saying?
He
like,
been pro longer than I've been.
Like, who the hell is Barboza?
He's been pro since 2000. He turned pro to 2013.
I was still in the amateurs when the man was.
Amateurs, so I don't know. Maybe I don't know, man. His management team hasn't. I don't know.
I don't know.
It ain't.
We wasn't gonna give it to him because he's trying to get that shit like we got Loma. But we got Loma the real way. We fought a world champion and beat him.
And before we had an honor because Loma didn't want to fight me.
Yeah.
He said, I don't want to fight Teofimo because he doesn't bring anything. What we did, we took Come, who was the champion at the time, and we beat him. And not only did we beat him, we dropped him in the second round with one punch twice.
Yeah, something that nobody has ever done. You know what? Eastern Union
and at Madison Square Garden on Heisman night. So
Junior hurt him. Eastern Union hurt him. He was the only one that has ever hurt him. We couldn't drop him. You know, and we did the impossible. We dropped him. We dropped Coleman. You know, we dropped him ugly. You know,
I got a lot of tricks up my sleeves. I don't give everybody.
Why fight a guy that you know that you're gonna beat? Bad, you know what I'm saying? It's like that. I understand that. He's only 25, and I know for a fact Tank is 3 or 4 years older than him. I know that for a fact. So, and he has done nothing in the sport. That's crazy, and people overlook that.
How you mean who?
Javante Davis.
Oh, but see, the thing is that you gotta understand something, Dad. You gotta understand who was their co-signer.
Yeah, it's true.
Come on.
Everybody had a co-signer.
Everyone. Except us.
We didn't have nobody.
That's why we are the Takeover. And this is Takeover. This is just another rep, another session.
We never had no celebrities around us. We never had all that. We did it on the own. We did it by ourselves. You know what I'm saying? To get to where we at right now.
We're looking forward
have
to
our own night. It's crazy.
It's gonna be lit. December 10th is a good undercard as well. Jaron Anderson.
Oh man, I love the undercard, man.
Xander Zayas.
Yeah, Sander.
You know, Bruce Carrington.
And it's like these guys are actually close your age, Jaron Anderson and Keyshawn Davis, and look what you have already accomplished, and you headlining the big room. You know what I'm saying?
You know,
it's crazy.
It's already booked.
It's crazy. I feel like, you know what I'm saying, that boxing, with all the critique and all the frustration, should value legacy. Now we have a fight. You got a fighter. You got a coach that pride himself in legacy reigning supreme. If y'all don't support this, when you're gonna see some more exhibition, you're gonna see some more people fighting.
No, my prediction is once we get all these belts that we're trying to get, I'm gonna be. And I have no doubt I'll be trainer of the year again, you know, multiple times.
So everybody.
Yeah,
I told everybody.
So it is an accomplishment that none of these coaches have done. You know what I'm saying? You could name just a few in this era, you know, and I'm so proud.
Or as quick.
Because I'm so proud that I'm in the books for the rest of eternity, bro.
Yeah.
You know,
And
until boxing dies, but... you know, it's an honor to see my name there. It's an honor to see my son's name there. Something that none of these guys is doing. You know, and they want our downfall. I know that, but a lot of people do like us. You know,
this is great. What did Floyd grab the best? He made sure he was a likable, non-likable guy at the same time.
You get both crowds, yeah. You get both
and you
crowds.
can sell yourself without selling by yourself.
And the haters are gonna pay more than the guys that like.
So this is a great fix. This is a great mix. This is a great mix of entertainment and a great.
I
mix
seen
of,
a fool out there today, the very known fool. I forgot what was the podcast that he was in, and he says that Devin Haney's gonna destroy Loma because Devin Haney's 5 times the fighter my son is. I started cracking. I could not believe that, man.
But they still mention me. You see that?
Yeah, I could not believe it.
All I'm trying to say is this. Look, like, keep doing what y'all doing. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. I mean, that's how...
What did I tell you? Let's see who's here 5 years from now. I told you that last year, right after the Lopesz started. I said, let's see who's here 5 years from now. Because I knew the situation my son was in. And shit happens, bro. You know what I'm saying? But shit happens if you let it happen.
Yeah.
You know, these guys take the easy way out. Mm-hmm. They know they're in trouble. They can't make the weight. They come and they let go of the belts.
But they learn from even.
You know what I'm saying? They say, nah, screw that, man. I ain't
y'all would have done that.
Oh no, we would have done that.
But what does that tell y'all, though?
You know.
But are you guys seeing the bigger picture? I see it with these clowns in the background of comments and watching this. Thank you, by the way. I see it though. What do I see? It's the fact that everyone is just affiliated with somebody. Yeah. So they gotta go and do the same thing. Listen, we dictate this. At the end of the day, Haney gotta move up. Garcia gotta move up.
I can't wait.
Garcia gotta move up.
Wait.
Cause I already know these boys since they're amateurs.
They're having problems at 135.
Can I let me also explain to all you casual boxing fans, but the ones that actually follow Moonshine, I'm sure there's actual true boxing fans. This is the facts. These guys are at 35, but Ryan Garcia fought for Tuna at 140.
Facts.
Right? Now they're doing a catchweight at 36 for Tank, right? They're going to fight one more time.
Mario Barry's at 142.
Okay. So all this back and forth, eventually these guys are going to have to move up to 140. We're at 140 now, and that's what we do. We're
more comfortable with the bigger guy.
Of course. But the thing is, like, by the time they come to 140 and feel the movement, we're already ahead of the game. I'm speaking game on y'all on top of that.
Listen, I'll be scared.
And the thing is this. How you gonna play it? Because you're gonna fall into my chess move.
Yeah. But I'll be scared if I don't got a crack and I'm moving up. I'll be scared. You know what I'm saying? We don't gotta worry about that, you know? Because nobody's gonna respect you. You know?
But I can't wait. I can't wait to
There's men that are self-made and there is men that are man-made. And that will always, the truth will always come to light. The truth will always come to light. When me and Devin fight, because it's going to happen eventually, he's moving up eventually. I know this. I can see it by his dehydration.
He can't make it no more.
Skeleton.
You know what I'm saying? So he can't make it no more. He's got to see us.
When we talk,
got to see us.
So prepare yourself. Either you prepare yourself.
And that jab shit that he does ain't going to work with my son. That shit ain't gonna work with my son.
But the thing is because
my son adapts. No, you know what I'm saying? Like we did sparring with him before. My son adapts.
Oh no, I'm so much better.
Ripped him.
Yeah, so much better now. The thing is, but we're looking forward to 140. We're looking to push the movement. We pushing on taking over even at the 140, letting it be known that the takeover is still in effect and will.
And right away we go 147.
And then we go to 147.
I know what I got. My son is better with the bigger dude.
I mean, ain't nobody trying to go undisputed at 147 either. So
I know. So hey, shoot, give it to us. We'll take it.
We go.
To be real, because we not.
Who's got all the 3 belts? Errol Spence?
Errol Spence got the 3 belts.
Okay, he's got all those 3. We'll fight Errol Spence right away after we get all the belts from the 140. Because I think he'll still be there. How old is he?
No, he's gonna move up to 54.
Yeah, he's gonna move to 154.
If we don't get the Spence fight with Crawford, it's gonna be at 54.
It's gonna be Virgil Ortiz, Bulls.
Or it could be that, yeah.
Those guys are good. You know, those are good fighters. You know, so the future looks really, really good for us. You know.
Yeah, because you guys are getting our generation.
I don't want to do more talking. Yeah. I don't want to do more talking.
But you guys are getting our generation.
See how easy Sandor Martin's gonna be for us. That's all I gotta say.
December 10th,
and it's
Madison
gonna be
Square
entertaining.
Garden.
I guarantee you, like you hear us, bro. When we fight, the crowd doesn't shut up.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Entertainment at its finest.
Yeah, I don't even
get your essential water too.
I can't listen. I'm not gonna say names, but people that have been in our undercard and I'm in the back, quiet. All of a sudden they do something good, like everybody go, ah! they go crazy. Then silence again.
Yeah, man.
You know, not a
it's
cricket,
like I said,
not
in
nothing.
the beginning, that's what boxing is
Yeah,
lacking.
but when we come and we fight, bro, the crowd goes crazy.
And man, y'all did a mistake, shit.
Because he's always making moves. He's always making things that people don't ever seen.
BLK
You know
Prom
what I'm
should have never
saying?
put that date December 10th.
What happened?
BLK Prom should have never put that date December 10th because December 10th is reserved for the takeover.
Exactly, and we
It's
got
okay.
great.
But
Look,
it's
we
okay.
we're accomplishing things that are great because that's a great card, man. You know,
That's a
we
good
have a
card.
lot of big names there,
Upcoming
big rising stars coming in there, and I just can't wait because I'm gonna feel so proud for my son because, like you said, he's the leader of the what?
For this new generation.
Of the new
the
generation.
Commander-in-Chief.
Commander-in-Chief, and that's exactly
Everybody
what
gotta
he
follow.
is.
Everybody gotta follow the ball that he set
So-
and race to that occasion. And
But I'll tell you,
I don't think they won't catch up.
But you know who leads me? Not my father. God.
Man, what's my fault? I want to show everybody.
This man right here leads me, so I can lead all y'all to a better understanding of how.
I could not believe this, bro. I went in
Not a
there
better
and tried to
life.
get like some cheap
Even
tickets.
because all our lives are really already better.
Uh-huh.
Even
Look
through
at
the hard
this. Look
times.
at this. Look at this.
That part.
Look at this. I hope I still have it.
It's there.
Look at this.
We're getting there. Dang.
Look at it. No, we're getting there. All the grays are taken, bro. All the grays are taken.
Oh, the middle's gonna be empty ready.
Yeah.
Wow, we got
All the
sold
grays
out,
is
bro.
sold out, bro. Look, all the grays are taken.
It's gonna be a good show.
Look at that.
It's a great show. It's great.
Only the
Boxing.
center, the middle, the floor is the ones that are.
And this
missing.
help with
And
the
you know
center
that's gonna
heart
be a
rate.
pack. You know what I'm saying?
The center
Everybody
heart
can
rate.
see all the grays are taken. This is a sold out event
Get
already.
your tickets now on Ticketmaster.com.
Get your. They ain't no more up floor tickets or nothing like that. You gotta get the floor tickets now. You know everything's
The middle
taken.
rows.
You gotta go to the floor
So,
now.
But you know, this is something that we did with my last fight at the Hulu Theater, Madison Square Garden. It was double vaccination you had to get, and we sold it out.
Yeah.
And that was
the
the
day
fight.
before.
Yeah,
The day before.
Yo, we
But you-
sell
but-
tickets, bro. When we fought Campa, we had 900 and something thousand views.
Lomachenko ain't even say that,
Right?
man.
Wait a minute. And when Devin fought Cambosis,
They barely took. They
they
did maybe
beat us by
10.
30,000. But that was a freaking undisputed world championship fight for all the belts, and that was over there in Australia.
They can say what they
You know what
want,
I'm saying?
but it's
Why
just-
can't they?
numbers
Why
don't lie.
they can't come and fill up the Madison Square Garden? Why? They gotta fight in their home country, in the home states.
And that's epic when you fill out Madison Square Garden. Not anybody could do that.
Like-
We could do that in Vegas. We could do that in Florida. We could do that
The
everywhere.
great Frank Sinatra said it best. When you make it in New
You know,
York, you make it anywhere.
900,000 ESPN hits, bro. And we wasn't fighting for no title with somebody that nobody even knew.
Shit.
He's a
You know,
vet.
a guy with 34 fights, 24 knockouts.
He's
a
a
guy,
vet.
the guy that could hit. A dangerous guy coming back from almost dying.
Shit.
People
That's-
don't want to see that.
He's a showstopper like Shawn Michaels. You stole that show when you knocked out Richard Comey.
And if I would, I'll drop kick all of y'all.
Bro, and that was a beautiful exhibition, bro. Because we showed everybody we could box, we could do it all,
Nah,
man.
you good. Y'all
You know?
good. Y'all good, man.
No, we ain't good. We great.
We great, and we just starting. You know what I'm saying? We just came from we took a tough competition with Campa, because Campa was not a walk around, bro, in the park. You know what I'm saying? He's not a known name, but you know.
You got to shake
But
and bake.
it was something that I guarantee nobody would have taken that fight.
You see
Coming from a loss like my son did, coming from COVID,
I'll say this,
coming from
bro.
having 2 holes in his chest and in his throat, almost dying, being in ICU, not knowing if he was gonna come back. He had to get tested like 10 times. So, he was suspended.
Yeah.
He was suspended
Suspension, yeah.
because of the sickness, because of the illness. It was so critical, it was so serious that they suspended him.
Not only that.
And they
this-
put us through
wait.
hell, bro, to test and
Hold on,
everything
wait,
to
not-
bring him back.
Coach, hold on, please. Not only that, it's the commission said I would not have if what they're saying. There was 2 things that they were mentioning, either if I had air in my neck or not. They were deciding on that case, so I had to do multiple tests. Why? Because that was gonna determine if I could fight ever again or not.
Wow.
So not only
We
was
was scared,
not
man.
only was my life in jeopardy, but my career was as well.
Exactly.
So I
Big
really,
time.
I truly, man, oh man, I truly thank God that
It was a miracle.
He's
man.
giving me this resurrection life, this second chance to do it just right.
Hey, yo, go check out the documentary as well. Teofimo Lopez YouTube channel, epic documentary. Probably gonna see another. Stay tuned to that documentary. Very epic. Very epic.
Absolutely. Resilient, man. It's out now. You guys definitely.
I mean, if you guys want to see a real fight and an action every second moment fight where you're gonna be stuck to your chair and screw the beers and screw all that stuff, you know, get it before you go sit down and watch my son's fight. Get like 3 or 4 beers so you can be right there. Don't move, you know, because it's gonna be a beautiful fight and we're gonna demonstrate the whole world. Bro, he fights beautiful, man. You know, you got all these fighters. I don't want to say that word, but they don't fight good, man. I mean, the style is all balanced. It's wild. It's just not pretty to watch.
So we're happy that
You know
they're
what I'm
winning.
saying?
We're happy that everybody's winning. We're happy that they're doing what they're doing because when
We need
Teofimo
them.
comes,
Yeah, we need them.
and they gotta face a real one, man, the best man win.
You know, the difference between us, we want the Devin Haney's to win. We want the Shakurs to win. We want the best fighters.
Because then
to
when
win.
I beat them,
You know what I'm saying? Because
give 'em all the credit.
because those are the guys.
because when
we
I
want.
beat them, you know what's gonna happen?
What's gonna happen?
Their whole shit gonna fall. And you know what's gonna happen? I'm gonna enjoy that more than anything. I want to destroy all of y'all dreams. I am your nightmare. I'm the man that's gonna take on all. At the end of it all, no. It's just the truth. I gotta speak this into what it is and how I feel it and what I know. It's this. Y'all run by something, but you ain't run by me.
And then they go that they humbled us. That I'm humbled.
Hey, yo,
and
man,
this and that.
You're
never gonna be humble,
you're
bro. After
down-
that, I think that was the best fight that he
guy
ever
like
had
that-
because he showed his guts.
A guy like Devin Haney celebrated your loss more than his.
Oh my God, bro! It was like they hit the lotto, bro. It was ridiculous. It's all over YouTube.
Yeah.
You know,
But, man.
we never done shit like that.
What happened in a meeting with Bob?
Yeah.
Exactly.
To the meeting with Bob.
Exactly. Like people are like, oh,
listen,
we never wanted to fight that.
Soon as Cambosa
Every
won-
day we wanted that
Soon
fight.
as Cambosa win, shit.
When you fake it till you make it, you'll always be fake.
There you go.
When you fake
And
it
the
till you
fake is gonna be exposed.
by the real. Because God ain't just gonna allow
They ain't
fakes.
gonna last forever.
God ain't just gonna allow fakes in this world, y'all boys. and
That's
girls.
not gonna last forever, bro.
Girls and boys
That's,
club.
that's why I said, let's see who's around 4 or 5 years from now.